Hi, I'm Andy Alloway. I'm the owner of Deeb Realty. In the wake of our recent elections here for local, state, and national candidates, I thought it'd be a good time to kind of talk about something that you don't necessarily think about a whole lot in the course of your day-to-day business, but is definitely out there at a local, state, and national level from our realtor organizations, and that's RPAC. That's our Political Action Committee, Realtor Political Action Committee. In fact, this week right now, many of your representatives across the country, but our local and state representatives, are in Washington for mid-year meetings, and they're meeting with senators and congressmen talking about the issues that are important to realtors. And sometimes that seems distant because it's in Washington, or it's in the Senate or the legislature or the city council meetings, and what does that really have to do with me? But real estate affects everybody's life every day. And part of what we do is about preserving those real property rights for all of our clients. And many of the things that on a local, state, and national level that we're fighting for do have a direct impact on your business, whether you realize it or not. So our pact allows us as realtor members, and we have about 1 million realtor members nationwide, to be able to help elect realtor-friendly candidates for issues that are important to us, and actually it does a whole host of things. And here's just a real brief snapshot of some of those things. It helps to elect realtor-friendly candidates. These are nonpartisan candidates. It's about people that we feel are going to allow us to talk to them and will be friendly towards our agendas in real estate. The majority of the money stays in state, local and state elections. So, it's not like you're writing a check and all that money goes to Washington to some big powerful lobby, and what's the difference? The vast majority of it stays in state, which is where really the most good is done, and your money is definitely used in a good manner. 8th largest lobby in the country. The realtors have the 8th largest lobby in the country. Think about that for a minute. With all of the different businesses out there and trade associations, we have the 8th largest. So we definitely have a lot of influence in Washington, but it only stays that way if the realtors find the importance of donating to this PAC. So it is very important that we give our money every year, and there's lots of opportunities to do that. Contributions in 2012 to over 400 congressional and Senate candidates. That allows us a great opportunity to get in there, speak with these folks, tell them about the issues that are important to us in real estate. Recent topics that we've kind of looked at that affect local and state and national, the preservation of the mortgage interest deduction. With all the tax reform that's going on, this is a huge thing to us. So this is a big fight for realtors. We're really pushing to our people in Washington, regardless of what that tax code comes out, or as they go over the next few years and try to rework the tax code, we really want to try to keep that mortgage interest deduction. That's been something that homeowners have had for decades and decades, and it's really important. It's a great benefit for owning your own home. So that's a big one. Flood insurance, we just got that done in the last few months, an extension on that flood insurance to help get people in these homes that before probably couldn't have because they were uninsurable. Mortgage debt cancellation relief. This is something we're getting very close on again this year. So for all those people that have had mortgage debt that has been forgiven, it expired January 1st. Well, after that expiration of that Cancellation Relief Act, that means that those people that have had mortgage debt relief that was canceled now have to pay taxes on that, even though they didn't receive the money. And that's what that did. So we're really working hard, and we're getting close to be able to reinstate that act so that these folks that have been underwater or have had some of their mortgage debt canceled, that they don't have to go and get a double whammy and have to pay taxes on that again. Land bank, this is something you're going to hear more about in Douglas and Sarpy County. I think it will be a great help in our community to help with some of the properties that have been abandoned. To what do we do with those? How do we preserve those and make good properties again and get them back on the tax rolls? And I think this is a good way to go with this land bank, and that's part of things that are happening locally. And then in local elections, we were 7 for 7 in the election of candidates. So I mean, that was for candidates that we gave money to. So that was a great success rate. So anyway, you can do your part by getting involved. If you want more information about getting involved, you can talk to the local or state representatives at the Omaha Area Board of Realtors or the Nebraska Realtors Association. Talk to me. I'd be happy to tell you how you can get more involved. Or the second way is by simply giving your donation. On your dues statement that comes out that are due in August every year, there is I believe a $40 contribution. Pay your contribution, do your part for RPAC and for the Realtor members. There's all kinds of other social events that we have throughout the year that are also RPAC fundraisers. So come have a good time and pay some money to a great cause. So I hope this was interesting today. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.